Hey, what's going on, guys? Chan Trades, otherwise known as Luke. I took another loss today. Today I lost $240 on my personal account. On my funded, I think I made like 150, something like that. It wasn't a lot, but I'll just kind of recap what I did. If you want to see me like do this live, I did do that. I'm gonna attach it to the end of this video, so it'll be like the whole live trade that I did. But I'll just quickly kind of go over what I was doing today. So I'll go to my personal account, excuse me. So kind of coming into market open, my bias was bearish. We saw manipulation off of Asian session, so London session. Basically took out all these lows for Asian session, also previous day lows. So we filled a lot of orders. And then we were just kind of consolidating in London session, which wasn't bad. Towards pre-market, right here, 6:30, we started to kind of push up, which was good. We started to actually like reverse off this price zone, so we manipulated reverse. So my bias was bearish, but I need some form of like secondary manipulation, right, to keep price pushing up in the direction that I want it to go. So my take profit for today was going to be this Asian session high and this 1 hour high, super close, relative equal highs. You gotta love them. Even better on NQ. But I ended up taking this trade on ES just because we got a SMT. At market open, NQ swept London lows. ES just swept this 5-minute low, and that was good. So my 1-minute strategy, keeping it like plain and simple, real quick. So what I did yesterday, not my 1-minute strategy. What I did today is my 1-minute strategy. This was a good trade. Basically, I either go from high time frame draws on liquidity to low time frame, or low time frame to high time frame. And today, so kind of just coming into market open, we had this 5-minute low right here. I can pop in the 5-minute. Let's demonstrate it. Let's see. Boom. Cool. So you see this low right here that's formed. We also have this low right here that was also formed. Right here. So relative equal, or sorry, this low is formed at 750. JK, this is the low that I'm talking about. This was the low, this was a different low. But essentially price came down to this draw right here at 750, right ish, and that's when I was looking for my actual entry. So we had the SMT. We were starting to get some major buying pressure out of here. So we had to break a structure, which was off this candle right here. Cool. That's not enough for me to enter though. So I had some other confluences marked out. I had equilibrium right here. As you can see, we go tap in equilibrium. I'm kind of just barely tapping into it, but I consider this equilibrium just because we had this candle kind of pushed down and then we pushed up. We had a doji, but dojis aren't bad. It just means like price doesn't know where it wants to go. So when I got this big candle right here, and we'll go over that one in a minute. But I also had this is a order block up in this John. So I had honestly like some really good confluences. So price pushes out with this candle right here. This candle, beautiful, right? We inverse the fair value gap as well. Like order flow is shifting. We inverse the fair value gap. We already broke structure, right? We close in equilibrium, and we also this breaker block right here. I mean, I kind of use this confluence as well, but this breaker block right here, we also push out of that after going out and back in, right? So we have like a high level confluence zone, right? That is great. What did I just do? I feel like I just deleted something. Yeah, I deleted the actual trade. Oh my god. Anyways, so price pushed out, right? So I entered right off this candle. This was about my entry where I was able to get filled. And we start pushing up. And really, I'm going for this draw right here, right? These draws up here. Low time frame to high time frame. That is my 1-minute strategy. I could have gone really like market open high, which would have been right here, which that's where price went, and we actually formed SMT off of that. I was not cognizant of that SMT, and I mean, this is a 1-minute SMT, so it's like super short time frame for this 1-minute SMT to get to essentially like play out. NQ at this time had to push up, or ES had to go down, but not as far down as it went, and we just were consolidating. Uh, Anyways, and I'll go into maybe why I think there's all this consolidation in a minute. So after that, I get stopped out, right? Price comes down, stops me out. I thought about moving my stop loss to break even, but I didn't, only because this move right here was like super big. I could have put it at equilibrium. That's probably what I would have done better on this trade. Um, but we also had this fair value gap right here, and it got filled, right? So I again, this was just screaming bullish to me, and it was bearish, right? Because we're doing this weird consolidation stuff. A little later, so this is on my funded now. So a little later, you see this is the where's the trade? This is the trade that I took right here. A little later, we get a 5-minute move. We get a 5-minute break of structure, come down into again equilibrium. We had, I believe, breaker block, order block. We can actually just take a peek on the 5-minute. So come up here, break a structure, fib, same thing in my eyes. Should have been off of, let's see, yes, so we fibbed right here. Okay, beautiful. It's good to go back and re-look at these. I still have to journal them too. I've had a long day. I haven't been doing trading stuff, but cool. So we fib. Order flow shifted, right? Cool. We're kind of just chilling. Order flow shifts again off this fib. No, but then we get that. Okay, this is what I'm concerned about right here. So this is our high right here. This is where I entered. This is the move. So we have the high, then we have the fib guy. I guess we didn't fib. What am I seeing wrong? I wonder if I was just... It's good to go back and actually do these. Yes, I guess we did not fib. So I would not have actually entered in this. I don't know why I was going off of this high when this got closed under. I'm not sure. But on the right news, like we did inverse this fair value gap and we didn't inverse this one. So you know, this trade is actually a bad trade. I don't know why I took this trade. I don't know what I was seeing. But I mean, I had decent confluences. I was doing equilibrium off that move, even though I shouldn't have. Breaker block. Anywho, so we kind of just start to go up here, and then we don't fill the fair value gap, and we come down, which makes sense logically looking back at it now. I had my stop loss for this trade at break even, or I had it a little bit above. I had it like above this fair value, or below it, this fair value gap right here. So we're cool. In profit, floating some profit, so it's not a lot. So yeah, it's not like that big of a deal. But overall, I am doing a lot better. Yesterday was rough. That was just like a rough psychological day. Today was better. Again, I still need to fine tune this stuff. I'm still nowhere near where I need to be psychologically. Like, I already know how to do this. I can do this. You know, like, I know how to execute a 5-minute setup when it presents itself. But it's like the psychological side. Like, I have to wait for it to present itself. I have to wait. I have to be patient. Also, I can't do shit like this. Like this, you know, so... there's just a lot that goes into trading, and if I'm being fully honest, it's not for everyone, but I'm definitely here to stay and work through these things because I do definitely believe in myself. And we're only 2 days into my 90K or 90-day 30K challenge. We're starting Cocktober. I love Cocktober. Tomorrow. So 3 months to make 30K, it's so doable. Like, it's beyond doable. It's really, like, right now, what's holding me back is in here. And it's just fine-tuning all these things. You know, it's just getting where I need to be just by continually learning through this process. Like, I'm learning this. Like, I did watch a lot of, like a lot of strategy videos before. And then I found TJR. I would recommend you watch him. I'm kind of trading the strategy that I learned through him. It's very like ICT. If you know what ICT is, it's I don't have any indicators, right? Like, I mean, I have my trading session indicator, whatever, but I don't have like EMA or RSI or stuff like that. I used to trade like those types of strategies, and for me, this makes a lot more sense. Like, I know where order flow wants to go. Like, no shit. Look, oh, these highs get taken out. Why? Because they are like they are a magnet for price. Wait, these highs, like the ones that I was going, like I wanted to go to, get taken out. Why? Because they're a magnet, right, for price. Like the overall trend for today was bullish, right? Like I'm not. It's like it's not that I don't know what I'm doing. It's that I'm just I can't formulate it into words. It's like almost like I know how to write the like. Oh my god, I know how to write the language, right? Like if this was Spanish, I know how to write it. I know it all in my head. But when I actually speak, when I actually go to do it, I can't. I can't formulate it because I just don't have a lot of experience. I mean, I do, but I don't have enough. So that's why I'm showing up every day. More experience, more reps, and eventually this is going to get learned. And some days like today, we consolidated. Trump was speaking. I think that was partly due to Trump, speaking. But some days price action is just super shitty. Like I do think this first move, like this first trade that I took, was a pretty good trade. Oh shoot, I got it. Yeah, there we go. Was a pretty good trade given my setup, given my rules, and it's unfortunate that I lost it because price wants to go there, right? But like all it is just an opportunity for me to grow and for me to learn, and we have a fresh month. Like September has been my worst trading month, maybe not of all time, because I've had some worse trading days than what I've lost in September, and that really shows. Like I'll just give it to you guys blank. I've lost about $1,000 this month. I had a day. I had AMC call options back when AMC was tanking the bed. That's a story for not now. That's a different story. I lost I think 1,500, 1,600 in a day. That was my worst trading day. That's where I started to learn right. I didn't learn it right there fully. I've lost a lot of money, especially on options. That's why I'm trading futures. But like all that money, all the losses, it's just my tuition. I fully understand that. I'm here to stay. I'm not going anywhere. But let's go get some wins because, like, God knows I need them, but also, too, I know I can do it. I know I can. I know I can. And I am a profitable futures day trader. I will tell that to myself until the day I die. I am a profitable futures day trader, even though I'm not in profit right now. But I will be soon. Okay? Well, I love you guys. Keep watching if you want to see the live trade, but that's it. Peace. Bye-bye. Hey, good morning, guys. Chain Trades, otherwise known as Luke. We're trying to rebound from yesterday. I don't know if it'll be today, but next opportunity I have for sure. Had a lot of time to just step back and think. If you haven't seen the video, or the recap, go check out my Instagram at Real Chain Trades, or just watch the previous video before this one. It should be linked in the comments, or not the comments, the description. But I had some really bad losses. It was just in my head. I wasn't even doing my strategy, so it was not good to say the least. But today's a new day, and we are gonna try to get, if price action presents itself, we're gonna try to get a win. So, briefly, just kind of. Sorry, let me just get my other account pulled up over here. Okay, both accounts are pulled up. So just briefly kind of going over bias for the day, that type of deal. News today, super chill. We just have really like jolts, but it's just like the opening, so it's gonna happen later in the week. So this is just kind of like the preliminary thing today. Nothing crazy, just more Fed speeches. Like the Fed has just been super active in the past month. So there's that for my news. So I'm not really like worried. There's no like super high impact news today, which is good. For my bias, it's bullish. You can see that London session manipulated Asian session lows, also previous day lows. And then from there, reversed. And now I'm expecting some type of manipulation, maybe down to these 1 hour lows, maybe just this 5 minute. And then after we get manipulation, go up to really like this is the There might be, yeah. Thought I marked it out on my other one. Yeah, like there's not really a whole lot I could do today. So here's where price is at right now. This is like all-time highs. Prices, I don't expect price to come back up here today. What I think is super possible is price to either continue going bearish, continue going down. I feel like this low right here will get priced into, like, price is just super high right now. Like, to really price in where like the sentiment for like the Fed's at right now, for just like the general consensus, we probably have to have some sort of sell off, maybe like target some of these lows, but definitely this FOMC low right here. So that's not where I think price is going to go today, because that'd be pretty crazy. But I think going both ways though, there is some decent lows through here, but not, I mean, not like a crazy amount of stuff I could do. There's no S&Ts right now, so that's not bad. Oh, well, YouTube. I'll play in the video from yesterday. Because it didn't want to upload. Okay. Well, we're just waiting for the market open. Candle. Hey, okay. We locked. We good. We're just waiting for that market open candle. It'll be in 1 minute, and we'll kind of see what happens from there. And it'd be cool to. We've already got manipulation, so it's like 5 minutes, so it's like super low manipulation. I guess kind of depending on what happens. Market open, which is, let's see if we break structure. Okay. Market has officially opened. This is the 5 minute. This is the 5 minute. SMT. Is that SMT? Yes. Run it back, turbo. Would that be? Good little sell off. Let's see, we're just kind of manipulating. We'll probably manipulate this hour low, at least on NQ, which is good. This is good. We can create like SMT. That'd be pretty amazing. Yeah. Yeah, I think kind of going back to why I lost and why I've been losing, I've just been trying to do like super weird 1 minute like trades that don't even fully follow my strategy. And like, my bias has been correct for a lot of them, but I haven't been like executing. I've also been having super tight stop losses, which is good, but at the same time, like with my account size right now, I can't be doing that, because for those trades you really need to have like a stop loss that's extended, because they're super like, because there's not a lot of margin for error. If you leave yourself no margin for error, you're gonna lose most of the time. So I think I'm trying to stick back to like really doing like 5 minute strategies. And like the one thing that is that does suck about doing like the 5 minute strategies as of late, there hasn't been um like a lot of entries just because price action just been really weird. Like it's been favoring more 1 minute, but I haven't even been doing like the 1 minute strategy where you really I'll have to like kind of show it um but it's a little more different. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Nice. Okay, so we manipulated. Okay, we're gonna see out both those lows. This is like an equal low. Oh, beautiful. Okay, automatically, no matter what, we have S&T off the second low. Cool. I'm starting to get really primed to look for a trade. It is really early. This candle hasn't even closed yet, so we'll kind of just keep letting it play out. But if ES can stay in this range, this is what I want to see. You know, this is like the exact type of price action that I want to see right now. This SMT played out, so we don't need this one anymore. Yeah, we just gotta kind of see what price does, especially, I mean, these next few minutes, because this would be a break, which would kind of suck, which is going to be the case, but. Okay, so we're already coming down to London, which I think we'll get there on NQ. Which is okay. I just don't want it to just start selling off like crazy. This is how every market open has been. There's just been, like for the past week or two, it's just been like just a crazy sell-off. It kind of sucks. Okay, let's just watch our 1 minute real quick. Cool, I think we're probably going to come down to at least this hour low, and then probably this London low on MQ. And then if we could just start seeing some sort of like reaction off of this, just some sort of change in order flow, that'd be really good. I'll start looking for. I'm already kind of looking for that change in order flow right now, but realistically, if we bring this thing down a little. Oh, sorry, a little boop. If we bring this thing down a little further, or kind of even in this level, we can get like a 5 minute entry. That'd be amazing. I'm also gonna look for like a 1 minute entry, but not a dumb 1 minute entry. Yeah, it looks like we're already getting. I don't know. Let's see, equilibrium. Probably on this rebuying out. Yeah, right here. Damn. Did not get a lot of sleep last night, but it's okay. Hmm. Yeah, this is good. I think we're gonna come down, manipulate this, which is what we want to see. We're just need this stuff to. Yeah, there we go. Okay, manipulated. London. And then, yeah, I can see this coming down to one of these. For sure. But there's not really, on the high time frame, there's not, I guess we do have this low, but it doesn't matter as much. There's not really anywhere else to go now. So that's good. I mean, we can just shit the bed and just sell off away down there. But price, especially from the liquidity that we just taken out, we have a much better chance of manipulating off of this and reversing. We just gotta watch out for the order flow. I do think price on ES will probably push a little lower, maybe at least this 1 hour low. However, if we could just stay above London, which is this blue line, we will be in good shape. In good shape. If this can close bullish, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. We're just watching right now. Just trying to figure it out. Oh my gosh. Big stretch. Oh, big stretch. I feel like a dog. Doggo. My doggos do a little stretchy. Okay. Hello? Did our Wi-Fi just crash or something? What the? Oh. Okay. Alright. That was kind of weird. Okay. Let's kind of see. So, little doji guy, so that's good. Market doesn't know what the hell it wants to do, and that is not a bad thing. Why is this shit, like, dying? What the hell? Okay, this is good. Hello? It's like just being stupid. I wonder if it's the Wi-Fi. What the fuck? Okay, this is kind of annoying me, but it's okay. Alright. Broke structure on the 1 minute. We're just kind of chilling this gap though. Yeah, I really like where we're at right now. Let's see. If you hold up, we'll put this box here, but I don't know if it will. Don't know if it will stay. Alright, so really to break structure. Okay, cool. Alright. I'm gonna go grab equilibrium right now. That'd be pretty baller. I'm gonna grab a little EQ. Just pop down. Grab that EQ. Like that. I want to see a better close out of here. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Fuck. Okay, so my shit is broken. Like that. Alright, I'm in lungs off this candle. I'll walk you through it real quick. We basically were just in. So we broke 1 minute structure. We came into equilibrium. Super strong close out of it. Kind of sucks. It was super high up. So my stop is. Yeah, it is kind of down there, but I do like this candle a lot. This was like a super strong push out of here. And now we're like, why are we just like lagging so bad today? What the fuck? I might gotta switch to the hotspot low key. I'm not on any trades on this shit is just lagging so much. I'm not on anything on my funded. I'm looking for a 5-minute entry. That will probably be where I would enter on my funded. And we might end up getting a 5-minute entry here in the next few candles. Just depending on if price gives us one. So we'll see. Because really, if we can close above this low, or above this, above this high right here, on the 5-minute, or fib it, do something like that, then come back, revisit a zone, do something, that'd be nice. Get a nice little 5-minute entry. Let's see how NQ is. Dude, what is up with this? This is like so stupid. So stupid. I don't know why it lags and it just doesn't show like a whole candle. I don't know. That's stupid. Whatever. I'll complain. I'll be a complainer. Okay. So I'm really looking at this high right here, and to fib it, we would be. Okay, we did fib it. We did. Okay, cool. Change of 5-minute order flow. That's nice. So let's just chill with this next candle because we got a fair value gap. Right here. I'm actually gonna redo that real quick. This isn't BPR technically, but cool. Cool. Okay. Can we, let's see, 2 minutes. Let me pop this to the 1 minute real quick. Why? Why is this like that? Let me try to reload it. Holy shit, bro. The Wi-Fi is cooked. What the fuck? Are we gonna even show the order that I'm in? No. So we'll keep this up here. So I think what's good, if we, let's see, we're just wherever this closes, if we come and peek up into this real quick and then pop out, that is not a bad. We have so many lines on the screen. Holy shit. Oh my gosh, it's so many. And Q is just kind of doing its thing right here. Which there's no 5-minute break on NQ. None. Which is not a bad thing, per se. Okay. A lot of selling pressure coming out. If we inverse this gap, let's see where this candle closes. I'll probably be out. Yeah. I'm done. I'm gonna stop. For sure. Which is fine, I guess. But if we change order flow. Holy liquidity sweep. Okay, technically didn't inverse that. Oh my gosh, where am I? So we closed here. I guess this is technically an equilibrium, but this is stupid. Stupid like this is. I don't know. This is. I'll probably. I'm not gonna move my stop just because. I mean, I'm probably gonna get stopped out. Okay. Got stopped out. Lost 241 today. Which is fine. Too much risk for a 1 minute strategy. I'll just be fully transparent. Too much risk. Should have waited. But we did inverse this. Really, my stop should have been down there, but that's like way too stupid. Yeah, I don't think there's a trade for me today. I've already lost a good amount. I mean, like this 5-minute trade would be what I want to do, but there's no. Yeah, so I got stopped out. That sucks, but overall, like compared to yesterday, this was a better trade. Still 1 minute. I should really just be focusing on like 5 minute entries because yeah, these 1 minute entries are just been nuking me. I mean, I did really like this trade though. Like overall, let's just go back and look at it. So we just got just shat on. So we had this really big change in order flow. We just made all these equal highs up here. This market open. No, this is like pre-market. Yeah, I mean, I did my one, like, that's the 1 minute strategy out of SMT too. So, I mean, it was, like, it wasn't like it was bad by any means. I want to see where this next candle, these next two candles close. Because if price continues to shit the bed, like, this is dumb. But this is like, this is a prime setup for longs. I really should have protected my stop better. I should have put it underneath this low right here. What in the... Okay. Not looking good. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is crazy. No trades from me today. I don't know. Like, let's just dissect this trade. So, market open. We have our manipulation. This is 5 minute manipulation, which is fine because we had a higher time frame. We had all this manipulation. Came into like a little bit of consolidation. Broke structure. We had our third confluence, which was equilibrium, which was right here. And that was between these candles. We had this really big candle that pushed out of it. Cool. Came all the way up to this high right here. I guess came up to this high, formed a SMT, 1 minute SMT. But I don't know. That's kind of stupid. Yeah. A little early too from when I wanted to trade, so I guess that makes sense. Stop could have been better, but I would have got stopped out either way. What I really should have done was probably just stick to a 1 minute entry. A little bit too much risk for 1 minute strategy again. Like, that's how I need to be risking that, but it's like, damn, that's a little bit too much. Dude, this is what I just don't get. Like, this price action is just so shit. So bad. Like, this was a pretty good setup. I guess the higher time frame manipulation could have been good, but for my 1 minute strategy, I go to low time frame, so like 5 minute to 1 hour or high time frame. So, I mean, it would have been Would have been good. But I think we are bearish on the day. Because even though like this is just it's so prime for longs, it's kind of crazy. I don't know. I'm gonna see how this develops. If we get like a, yeah, look at. Hold on, I'm just gonna do this. Look at this, bro. What the fuck is this? Like impeccable price action. What the fuck? Dude, can't even be lying. This market ain't have no clue where it wants to go. You gotta let those stop losses breathe, bro. You gotta put your stop loss like down here. Um. Yeah, order flows definitely changed on the 1 minute. So that's cool, I guess. Can you hide these? Okay, I honestly don't know. Yeah, this is like, what is going on here, bro? We just needed that little more manipulation, I guess. Which is chill, I guess. Alright, what is still super possible, like, I think price is gonna come out, is gonna come take these out. Um, what I'm gonna do, kind of where my mindset is still at. Yeah, what is this shit? I don't think we fibbed. Oh, we might have. We did. What is this shit? Nah, that's okay. So, yeah, what I hate how this is all like lags. You can't even. Okay. What I'm kind of looking for right now, if a 5 minute entry develops and presents itself, um, and it's super low risk, like I'm talking like light hundreds, I will probably take it because this is good, but I don't want it to give me a reason to take it, especially considering the fact that I lost really. Oh, that's not sketchy. We are in contact with you because the product you purchased from Amazon has been recalled, and it's like a phone number from Europe or something. Should I click on the link? I'm gonna click on it. Dude, what is this? Hold on. What is this price action, bro? It's like, can we have just had that, but up here? Like, we could have just gone straight for it. I guess not, though. You know, it's not every day. Okay, so this 1 minute move, by the way, just played out. Um, at least with my strategy. Then up to this low. Okay, I dock this shit, bro. Oh my gosh, that's bad, but it's okay. Okay, so we still got 2 minutes to kind of see what we want to do on this chart. Like, we might not even honestly do anything. Like, best case scenario, we break structure right here. We did already fib, but a break of structure would be great right now. Dude, this is gross. And then from wherever up here, we come down to, I don't know, maybe here, yeah. However high this pushes. Okay, I don't like that. But, come to equilibrium. Or this fair value gap. If we do that, I will enter. But, dude, it really just looks like. It really just looks like we're just gonna go for it. I can't even lie. Which is chill, you know? I mean, bias is correct. My bias has been correct. Like, ah. It's just the execution part. That's the hardest part. Because you could say something, oh, yeah, I think price is going to go up, oh, whatever, right? Even yesterday, with my, like, losses, to some extent, my bias for all those trades was correct. The one where I went long, that was more or less because NQ. That was a bias on NQ, but that was stupid. That's beyond the point. But, like, my bias, my bearish bias, like, the exact spot where I wanted price to go, it went. It just took a long time to develop because the price has just been, like, super shit. But, that being said, it's just the execution part. That's just what I need to do a lot better. Let's just kind of see what happens here. If we close here, we get a retrace. I'm in. I will enter. That is my strategy. I will enter. I'm willing to risk more money today because I've already risked a little bit too much for that 1 minute. Like, it's not that I don't know. Like, that was a good stop for my 1 minute trade. Like, that was good. It was decently protected. I mean, I had it. Let's see, price pushed up here. I had it this low, so it's protected by equilibrium. There was a order block right here. We're all protected by it. I could have had it at this these lows down here. I would have got stopped either way. But oh, beautiful. Hold on. This is, believe it or not, there's no SMT. That is great. Where the holy beautiful trade. Alright, so we didn't technically break structure, but we fibbed. If price, which it looks like price is just going to shit the bed now, so JK, never mind. I was going to say if price breaks 1 minute structure in here, I would be in a trade, but it appears that price has no clue what it fucking wants to do today. Are we dead ass right now, price? This price action is just so shit. For no reason at all. We are in an order block right now, which is cool. Like, we are in a high confluence zone. I can't even be lying with you guys. We are in the most high confluence of the high confluence zones a brother could ask for. I mean, all we need is that 1 minute break of structure. And we in. I'm not even going to be holding it to you guys. But we can't be in if price is just deciding to kill itself. Like, what the fuck are you... Bro. Dude, this price action is going to actually make me kill myself. Not that's if you guys need help, there's links down below. I love you guys. Um yeah, this is dumb. This is bad. Doo-doo price action, bro. What the fuck? Like, Price wants to long list John, bro. Like, trust. Price. Well, obviously, Price doesn't. But Price does. Price wants to get its little butane up there, bro. Listen to the signal of distress. Thus we have less. But by me we're blessed. Yeah, this is dumb. This is super dumb. I mean, bro. You know, like when the perfect 5-minute entry just like presents itself and then Price just decides to, shit the bed. Like, what are these candles? Like this is just consolidation. Price is not, like it's printing and then it just reverses instantly. Price was printing some really good candles. Look at this. How you did it like before. That is, we probably fit this bitch. Give it a debt, cashing minimal checks. Rolex. Do we Fitbit? No. How? I'm not Fitbit on here. No Fitbit. Love you dearly. Yeah, this dude. What the frick? No. Let me delete you. Let me delete you. A life that's better than yours. No such thing, no such thing. Know that he arrived. Yeah. Bro. We gotta get the frickin' push of the century, bro. Because we are still in these confluences, technically. But I don't think we will be. I think Price is done. I think Price is about to be like, no, we're gonna go take out literally fucking everything we can take out. Okay then, Price, go shit the bed, man. It's not like I cared about you today or I cared about this really good relative equal highs right here. Evasion session and a high time for no, it's like I didn't care about that. You could just Price, just shit the bed. No one cares. No one's depending on you. Just be a bitch. Just be a bitch. Low key, just be a bitch. Just be a bitch. No SMTs. No SMIs. SMIs. I guess there was a technically a SMT, like a higher time frame one, between these highs and these, but I don't know. Please, oh, we really got to go down to this low. Right here. Which is not Culiante, bro. Like, why are we just... Why are we doing all this? You know? How hard is it to get an entry? Like a decent, good entry, right? And then just... Oh, crazy bullish, bro. Bro. Are we dead at? Are we dead at? Could have had the little 0.79 trade. That would have been crazy. Okay. Okay. Dude! Why is this so much fucking money, bro? Too much money. Is it even worth it? Yeah. Dude, fuck this, bro. Why doesn't this have like a built-in stop loss, bro? That one. Okay, I did not take this trade on this account because I already lost I already lost the money for the day. It looks like kind of coming out of the zone. We fibbed. Right here. Almost a break. We're starting to get some bullish price action. This should have been the 5-minute trade that I took today. However, I am in this trade. Screw it. We'll just pop a holy big screen. What the fuck? Okay. I'm going to keep it a buck. We didn't even break here. NQ. Too many dojis, bro. But this is the price action, right? I want to see. This is the price action I want to see, bro. Cool. Ow. Protected very well. Protected well. Dude, what? Bro, what are these candles, dog? Can we just get a frickin' push to the upside, my brother? Can we just get a candle to the upside, my brother? 2006. Bricks. It make no sense. That's what posted in the bricks. Yeah, make no sense. Make no sense. Make no sense, young boy. Make no sense. Make no sense, young boy. Make no sense. Dude, that is what these candles are being today, bro. They make no sense, bro. Okay, my brother. Let's get a little pushy. Let's get a little pushy to the upside. Please and thank you, my brother. This is fake money, by the way. This is a funded, so it should be real money. Hopefully soon. We'll see. But, dude, this shit. Yeah, it's unfortunate on my personal because I would have entered, but it was like, what? Is this like $200 is my stop loss on this one? So it would have been the exact same. Do love this trade, but 200 plus 241 is 441. That is too much risk for a young thug to take today. Maybe I didn't do that. Okay, we're break even on the stop loss because I don't want to float this shit and like get nuked even more than I already am, today. So, yeah. I don't really know what to say. We are in longs, though. We are in longs. Because, like, this is how this shit plays out, bro. Like, this is... Okay, so the 1 minute strategy, like, super simple. It's basically trying to capture the 5 minute move before the 5 minute move actually happens. It's kind of like what the 1 minute strategy entails. So this would have been, I guess, like the 1 minute strategy. You enter off of this candle right here, so you get a slightly better... I mean, I wouldn't have because I was looking for another confluence, but you can get like a better entry than if you just enter off the 5 minute exactly, right? But like this was, I still feel like this was really like a really decent 1 minute trade. The thing about like the 1 minute trades is that they're really risky, and I put too much money on it. I think right now too. It's not that I put too much money on it. I just don't have the money to be putting towards these trades. I need to be putting my money towards more like high time frame stuff like this, We'll see if we get stopped out because I'm not break even. If we do, whatever. It's just been a freaking day, bro. Anyways, as I've been saying, I don't necessarily have the money to be protecting these because it's so much money. Like if I was playing around with like $100,000 account and I could risk 1% per day or whatever, I wouldn't risk. I would risk like maybe 1%. I don't know. If I could risk X amount per day, like 1% is $1,000 or I don't know, 0.5%. That's really what I'm trying to risk on my funded, which is 100,000. Again, I'm in the evaluation period. If I could talk, holy shit, cannot talk, but like risking that on my sized account is just not, I don't know. It's not Gucci, to say the least, and it has not been Gucci. So yeah, I think I'm getting stopped out. I can't even lie, bro. Like, what is this price action, bro? We inverse this for value gap. Okay, we're still chilling. If we inverse this gap, I'll exit, which I think we will. Low-key. I can't even lie because we did it on... does it show my stop loss? That's kind of scary. It doesn't show it. That's kind of scary. I moved it to break even. I think I need to be moving it a little bit more above because it just is not showing that shit. That's kind of fucked. Okay. Anyways, to go back to the regularly scheduled programming. Like this 1 minute entry was not bad at all. Like good bullish like push like out of here. It's just early, like a little earlier than when I should have been taking a trade. Like the 750 trade is macro. That's really when I should be taking these trades. Which point in case, like the better, a little farther out for macro, is like when market opens, new money floods the market, and you have some sort of manipulation. I can't talk. I don't know why it's hard for me to say manipulation. You have some sort of manipulation, right? Today, I'm going to pop over to this chart because I don't have much on them. So, London and Asian session right here, right? London manipulated Asian lows. We basically are just filling a shit ton of orders, and it also manipulated previous day lows, which is this right here. We're just filling a shit ton of orders, basically, right? Like, we're trying to literally go long. So we manipulate. We basically get other people to go in the other direction, to go against, like, so whoever moves the market, like banks, institution, this is big money. This isn't retail trader money. This is institutional money. They have to have other traders who are willing to give them a opposite position. Because if they buy, they have to have people selling to them, or if they sell, they have to have people buying from them. That's just how the market works. Like when I click buy, like here, when I clicked buy on my screen, someone is selling this. Someone is going against this right now. I'm in the inverse of it. Like the market works in like inverses, buy, sell, right? What the confluent, bro? Dude, this kind of be crazy. I can't even lie, bro. Anyways, as I was saying, the market is wanting to like, holy shoot, hold on. What the fuck, bro? Can I update my stop? Reverse, but no. Why do you... So my sell limit is up in here. Okay, here. Oh. Thank God. Confirm. I'm moving the stop here because this shit is going to get inversed. Like, off this candle. You just watch it. 3, 2, 1. Boop. 3, 2, 1. Boop. Cool. And I'm in profit for the day. It doesn't tell me. Yes. Okay. Well. Yeah. I'm walking away from today because price action 8 have no fucking clue what it wants to do. Ain't no clue. I guess we just want to consolidate. That's literally what this shit is. So, anyways, as I was saying, so institutional money, as we're talking about that, needs money to go in the opposite direction, right? So you manipulate. So orders, people are like, oh, we're going low now, so we'll sell, and then they buy, right? Liquidity. Dude, this price action is so shit. Okay. Anyways, what I was saying with that, we got our manipulation, right? So already for the day. When NQ does something, it's basically as good as ES doing it. So this SMT, right? So in our 1 minute, that's why I still feel like this 1 minute trade was good. Like it wasn't bad. I just feel like price doesn't really have momentum today. So take that as you will. Yeah, I'm gonna make some brekkie. That's about it. You guys have a good day and fuck these markets, bro. That's okay. We're gonna... After yesterday's loss, I still took a big loss today. You know, like that's not, especially with my account, like it's not something that I can't afford to do, but it still sucks. I'm feeling better. It's just September has just been like a cursed month for me. Like over the whole month, so I'm not counting like this week as part of September, but technically like this still get this like on my brokerage, like you'll count September as all these days. In September, no shit, I've lost just about $1,000. So kind of a crazy month. Kind of sucks. But the thing about it is, like, especially with, like, some of these trades, the ability to make that, like, look. 1 minute strategy, bro. Like, 2 contracts, 450. That's a lot of money. But, like, the trades that I'm taking, if I continue to be, I'm not even really being, if I'm just more patient about it, I think really what I need to do from now on, at least until I get back up in a profit, is just really just hone in on just 5-minute entries and just kind of just keep it to that, because, you know, there's not really all it takes is 1 win or 2 wins or 3 wins. Like, that's really all it takes to be profitable for me. That's kind of, I don't really know how to explain this, but that's kind of just how crazy, like, this whole thing is. Like, if I can find 3 5-minute entries and I make $1,000 off of each of them, I'm profitable. But it's just finding the entries and just being really patient for them and finding good ones too. This one today, it's not bad by any means. But it could definitely be better. But it's just shit does not want to push today. Like, there's no direction today. The same thing with yesterday too. Let me go to yesterday. The same shit happened yesterday. Same shit. Where we're just kind of chilling in this zone. We're just kind of chilling. And then we kind of get direction. It's just consolidation hell. You know, it's just like, this is the move right here. That's the move I'm trying to capture. Or even, like, it was down to this low right here. I don't know. Oh my gosh, what the fuck am I doing? 5 minutes will kill you. So, I don't know. Hard to trade these markets right now. And I'm making it a lot harder too by just doing dumb stuff like yesterday. So, I'm still in a good position. I'm not, like, in a bad position whatsoever. I've learned so much. These, like, this past month has been a really good month to learn. I will always remember September. For my trading, because, you know, this is my worst month to date. I mean, I've had worse months, technically. Yeah, but that's bad. But October is a brand new opportunity, you know? If, like, dude, what is this price action? October is a brand new opportunity, so I'm hyped. It's just like, look at this price action. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. You cannot tell me. Oh my god. Alright. Love you guys. See you in the next one. Something like that. So, yeah. Alright. Peace. If you guys need to talk to someone, reach out. Got some stuff down below. DM me on my Insta, Real Chin Trade. Just go check out my Insta too if you're down, because it's pretty badass. Can't even lie. Let's get some W price action in the chat, bro, because this shit is not fucking W. Alright. I'll see you guys. Peace.